It was a calm Thursday afternoon in one of the most luxurious neighborhoods in Belmont Hills, California. Birds chirped softly, fountains danced over marble basins, and the scent of imported roses drifted through the air. A sleek navy blue Mercedes glided down a private driveway. Stepping out was Nathaniel Blake, 34 years old, chiseled jaw, impeccably groomed, and a billionaire by every definition. Dressed in a tailored charcoal suit and Italian shoes, he walked toward the door of his mansion with a confidence only the ultra-wealthy carried. In one hand, a leather briefcase. In his mind, mergers, dinners with clients, and his next billion-dollar deal. Just as Nathaniel reached for the front door, a sharp, panicked voice cut through the quiet. "Stop, don't go in." Startled, he spun around. Charging barefoot up the driveway was a young black boy, no more than 7 years old. His shirt, once khaki, was now stained with sweat and dirt. His pants were torn, and he clutched a wrinkled yellow cap in his hand. "Sir, please," the boy gasped. "Don't open the door." Nathaniel froze. "Who are you? This is private property." But the boy didn't stop. "They put something inside. You can't go in there. Please believe me." Nathaniel hesitated. His instinct screamed to call security. A setup? A scam? But something about the boy's trembling lips, the fear in his voice, the tears, made him pause. "What do you mean? Who planted what?" The boy looked over his shoulder as if someone might be watching. "Two men," he whispered, "in black hoodies. They broke in last night. I saw them from behind your trash bins. They didn't see me." "What did they do?" Nathaniel asked. "They said, 'The rich always win, but not tonight.' Then one of them put something near the front door. It beeped. I heard it." Nathaniel's heartbeat surged. He lowered the briefcase and stepped back slowly from the door. "What's your name, kid?" "Jalen," he answered, voice barely audible. He was shaking now. "I waited all morning for you to come home. Within 15 minutes, police arrived. Another 10, and the bomb squad was at the scene." Hidden behind a wooden panel near the front entrance was a remote-controlled explosive device, rigged to detonate the moment the door was opened. One more step and Nathaniel Blake would have been a headline. Standing beside the garden fountain, Nathaniel stared in disbelief. This boy, homeless, alone, with nothing but a torn cap and a kind heart, had just saved his life. But the question remained, who wanted him dead? Then he remembered, 6 months ago, Blake Developments had secured a contract to build luxury condos in the low-income district of Fairgrove. Families were evicted. Local businesses vanished. Nathaniel hadn't paid much attention to the protests, the angry letters, the cries for help. He only cared about profits. Among the evicted was a man named Marcus Lane, once an electrician. He lost his home, his wife left him, and his son was taken into foster care. Marcus had come to Nathaniel's office once, begging for help. He was escorted out. Now police confirmed what Jalen had overheard. One of the masked men was Marcus, the other a former demolitions expert. Their plan, to send a message that actions have consequences. But they never expected a child behind the trash bins to change everything. Jalen sat silently on the garden steps, clutching his yellow cap, watching. Nathaniel walked over slowly, his chest heavy with guilt. He knelt beside him. "Why'd you help me?" Jalen shrugged. "You look nice in the picture." Nathaniel blinked. "What picture?" Jalen reached into his pocket and pulled out a wrinkled, damp newspaper clipping. It was a photo of Nathaniel, smiling with a giant check. A donation to an orphanage, 3 years ago. "I used to live there," Jalen whispered. Nathaniel's heart shattered. That photo, a publicity stunt, forgotten. But Jalen hadn't forgotten. He'd folded it and carried it in his pocket, like a treasure. Nathaniel stood waving over an officer. "Take care of this boy. I mean everything. Food, clean clothes, medical checkup. Now." Jalen looked up, eyes wide. "You're not mad at me?" Nathaniel knelt again. "You saved my life, kid." Meanwhile, police arrested Marcus Lane, found trying to flee the city. His accomplice was caught at a downtown bus station. As Marcus was escorted past the mansion, he yelled at Nathaniel, "I begged you. My son is gone because of you." Their eyes met, and Nathaniel didn't see a criminal. He saw a broken father. What Marcus didn't know was that Nathaniel too had lost someone. His younger brother, addicted, homeless, abandoned. All the money in the world hadn't saved him. Maybe that's why Jalen's scream had cut so deep. It wasn't just a warning, it was a voice from the past, one Nathaniel had ignored once before. That night, after everyone had gone, Nathaniel did something he hadn't done in years. He removed his suit, sat beside Jalen on the mansion steps, two silhouettes beneath the porch light. "What if I hadn't listened?" he asked quietly. Jalen hugged his knees. Sometimes people don't listen until it's too late. Nathaniel looked at him closely, the scabbed knees, the dust in his hair. "Where's your family?" Jalen shrugged. "Mom left me at the shelter, said she'd come back. Never did. I ran when they tried to send me to foster again." Nathaniel stood. "Come on, you're coming inside. I've got leftover pasta and a guest room." Jalen hesitated, then took his hand. That step across the threshold was more than entering a home. It was crossing into a new life. Days passed. Nathaniel kept Jalen close, fed, clothed, safe. He listened to the boy's stories about life on the streets, the friends he lost, the hope he held. Nathaniel wrote it all down. Then he reopened the orphanage, not for show, but with real care, real funding. A trauma wing was added. Jalen's name was engraved on a plaque by the entrance, to the boy who saved more than one life. Marcus Lane received a reduced sentence after testimony showed he had tried every legal route. Nathaniel even hired a lawyer to locate Marcus's son and help reunite them when the time came. But the real story was what came next. 2 weeks later, standing before reporters, Nathaniel made an announcement. "I'd like you all to meet my son." He placed a hand on Jalen's shoulder. "I didn't adopt him out of guilt or gratitude. I adopted him because he saw me, not the money, not the headlines, just me. And I saw a boy who deserved better." Jalen looked up, tears in his eyes, still clutching his yellow cap. And that house, once a place Nathaniel almost died, became the place where he truly started living. With a son, a second chance, and a future he never expected. If this story touched your heart, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more emotional, dramatic, and unexpected tales. Tell us in the comments, where in the world are you watching from? We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep watching.